This is a reading for you and a person that is on your mind at this time. How are you feeling about this person at this time? This person that is on your mind. Lovey-dovey. You're feeling lovey-dovey. And how is your person initially feeling about you? How is this person in your mind feeling about you? Doesn't know what to do, what to say. Therefore, he is doing nothing at this time. He's doing nada. Yeah. So you want to dive in, and he has no words for you at this time. He will investigate further, but Five of Swords to me is like no idea. He has no idea what to say, what to do, where to turn, to do anything, to do not do anything. He's truly confused. So he's doing nothing because he has no idea what to do. You, on the other hand, are all like lollipops and rainbows over here. You're completely, enthralled by him. You're the Princess of Cups. You want something new, some new love with him. You have a lot of love to give him, and you're ready to dive head in. Show him your cups. Scorpio has lots of water to give, and you believe that here it comes again. You believe that if you combine forces, there's a lot of good things that could happen beyond love. Of course, there would be love, and that's actually that's a great feeling to just to resonate in just the fact alone that you could find, something that clicks with you, something that you can really get excited about. That's how you feel about this person. They make you excited because you're like, oh my God, this could work so well. But, they are not there yet. Not there yet. Obviously, they're confused with what to do. But they're trying to develop some courage here because they're getting sick and tired of... I was going to say something dirty, but I'm going to keep it clean here. With the Nine of Wands, they want to share their wand with you. They don't want to be, lonely, let's say. And they're trying to think of ways, maybe, develop the strength to maybe come forward to you, and break out of their shell. Maybe they have some low self-esteem. But obviously they're not doing anything about it at this time. Right? You think that if you combine forces, you're ready to love. You're so ready to love this person. You would, I hear, just kiss their face a lot, kind of grab them by the face and, kind of love. You're just like, kind of demolish them with love. Again, there's a lot of sexuality with the Strength card as well. Leo energy, or in Leo season, which is coming up very soon. If it's not already now. Sex, love on your part. You have a lot of love and amorous behavior to give to this person. You're very attracted to them. Right now he hasn't been saying anything to you because he's confused on how to go about this. He's trying to figure out the strength because he's getting really tired of beating his wand. I had to say it. It was just ringing in my head, so whatever. But he's trying to develop the courage to come forward to you because with the Nine of Wands, he's sick of and tired of being in this energy with you, of not saying anything, of holding back, of not getting what he wants. So he's trying to figure out how to break through, and obviously he also believes with the Four of Pentacles that you two would make an interesting match. So again, we're getting a lot of number synchronicities lately, which is, I find interesting. We have 4 and 4 again. 4 of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles. You know, love and money has been a reoccurring topic. You know, like, or just strength, you know, between the two of you. This is new love. This is someone that's kind of new. You haven't known them for a very long time. And you're willing to look at them. You're willing to be foolish in order to kind of attain this. And in order to really truly fall in love, you have to be foolish. You have to just let down your guard and like fall into it, you know, to enjoy it, because it's a fleeting moment. It's just a rush of chemicals that last about 6 to 8 months. You can figure out why. But it's basically the same chemicals that light up our brain when someone is on cocaine or some other type of stimulant. There's a mix of hormones that happen when we're in love. There's about 4 different hormones that get pumped into our bodies. So there is a chemical dependence to people. You know, we can become addicted to people. You know, we want that chemical, you know, rush again. And, you know, there's different stages of love. You know, in the beginning stage is like this chemical rush, the honeymoon phase, some people call it, when everything's all la-di-da and beautiful, and they do no wrong. They don't annoy you yet, right? And then you get into the phase of true love, where like they start to annoy you. You see like the ups and downs of the person, but you love them, which is a verb. You love them through it because you love them as a person and you believe in them, right? And then, you know, love gets, you know, like solidified over time with acts of love and service. And, you know, if you stay together for years, like, it gets deeper and deeper. But, you know, in this beginning phase, it's very sexual and fiery. And I see that, you know, with you, you're just, like, ready to dive in and show him all the love that you can give. You have the strength to do it. You believe that, you know, you two connecting would, you know, have a really great outcome, and you're willing to start new. You know, also when you begin dating someone new, it is starting over in, you know, in a new way, in a sense where you have to learn the person. You know, it's a new person. Everything is new about this new person. Everything that you did with your previous person does not really apply. Like, you could take lessons, you know, on the broader scope of things, but, you know, little minute things or the way that you interact with each other is unique, right? So you're willing to learn this new person, and you have the strength to do it, and you're ready to love, you know. You believe this is a great person to try and do it with, because you think you guys can really create some magic together. Yeah, he's really unsure, but look at all this really dark violet energy with him. He's unsure. He's trying to develop the strength because he's getting sick of being alone, and he's really tired of, you know, holding in his feelings. But he also believes that you two together would create a power couple. The 4 of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles together, you know, you both believe that, oh, interesting, there's both strength here too. We have the Strength card, and then the Knight of Wands also signifies strength, which is interesting. I think you both realize that there's going to be some hurdles that you both have to kind of jump over in order to get this connection, but you're both developing the strength to do so because you want to. You both believe that there's a good connection and a good possibility of making money together as well. It's just like a good fit overall, and really good love. And at this point with him, he believes that you're a good match. He's trying to figure it away because right now he's not doing, diddly squat. He hasn't said anything to you either. But, with the Hierophant, he's really trying to figure out a plan. So let's just pull some cards together and see what would happen if you, let's pull some ending cards for you guys. He's trying to manifest you. He's trying to figure it out. I think he's interested in you with this Hierophant. It's interesting that you both are looking at each other with like the same hand gesture too. It's so weird. You're mirroring each other actually. Weirdly, you're mirroring each other. Look at this. The hand with the one finger up, and then the Hierophant with the hand with one finger up. It's very weird. So there's a connection here. There's a like. There's a big connection here, right? So to end this reading, I'll just end it as what I see popping out here, which is the High Priestess, which is great. It means I think that things will be uncovered over time with you two. There's going to be a time when you connect soon and kind of maybe feel each other out, on things, or maybe just come out with it, right? And then we have the Lovers. So, more loving happening here. How much more love love signs can you get here? This is a true love kind of match here. Even though this hasn't happened right away, there is a 100% connection here on some weird level, for sure. Even though nothing has been said, there is a definite connection of some sort. Maybe another world connection. I don't know if you believe in, soulmates or past lives or something. There's just some kind of really strong connection, like this is the person that you're gonna kind of work with, in a sense. We have the Princess of Swords, so you two, you have the Princess of Cups and the Princess of Swords, so I think you're gonna come forward with how you feel to him. I think you have enough strength and energy, I think, to kind of let him know that you're feeling him. And you're gonna express your side of things, kind of like open up the door for him. Seven of Swords with him, he's nervous. He's still nervous for some reason. There's like a nervous energy. You're sure, you're like ready, locked and loaded, you're ready to shoot your shot in a sense, and he is very wishy-washy right now. He definitely has a connection to you, and he's very attracted to you, and he's trying to figure out how to do this with you, but he's feeling defeated because he has no idea what to think, what to do. Seven of Swords and the Five of Swords. He has no idea what to do. But, you again, with the failure and the defeat, I think maybe you both are feeling, a little bit just overwhelmed by what you need to do to connect. A lot of work to be done. But I think if you practice your words correctly, the Princess of Swords turns into the Queen of Swords, where you really can express exactly how you feel and let him know what's up, right? If he's unsure, why don't you give him something to be sure about? Tell him what you're sure about and let him decide otherwise. That might be the case with something like this, and it might give him the opportunity to become magicians. We have the Hierophant and the Magician, which is a lot of alchemizing energy. He's really, really he's thinking about you, and he's really figuring out how does this work in my life? How would this work out with, you know, with a Scorpio? I don't know how to do this. I'm feeling defeated. I don't know what to do, but I love her. You know, lots of swords, lots of worrying and thinking a lot, almost maybe too much. You know, but the Prince of Discs comes out eventually. So I think he'll eventually come to you first with, like, I think maybe some sort of business offer, maybe, you know, to kind of like warm things up and kind of see where things go. But as the Prince of Discs, he's going to come in to you with some sort of money offer first, you know, and play it safe and basically build on the momentum of your relationship together through that. And then kind of see, you know, so he doesn't have any sort of, you know, he wants to love you. The lovers, you know, like he's thinking about this a lot, right? And I think in time, you both are going to you both are going to have the strength. You have the strength and the Magician and the Hierophant and lots of swords, lots of thinking, too much thinking, I think. So eventually all this thinking is going to come to an end, and there's going to be some words exchanged and maybe some sort of offer on his part, you know, to work with you, and kind of take it from there. But ultimately, you know, he's figuring out a path, and really trying to, you know, he really is trying to manifest you. He doesn't want to feel defeated. He's trying to figure this out, and he's becoming this magician, and you know, manifesting, alchemizing the Hierophant and the Magician together is lots of magical energy. So maybe he has some sort of connection to the occult, or he's just very spiritual, or just has a good, you know, light energy. Ultimately, this is it right here. This is all. So after all the thinking and you know, going back and forth in both of your heads, it ends with the Lovers in my part in this spread for me. It's a big messy spread, and I think even though I didn't mean for it to be messy, I'm never usually a messy reader. I think this energy is kind of messy right now because you're thinking too much. You're both in your heads, and you're not acting, and you're not using your words out loud or even in writing. So start communicating, and I think that you're going to find that this is like the one, or you might not ever need to search ever again for someone, because this is going to hit a lot of the marks that you're looking for.